My job here today is to sample this lake, which is Kleewalks Lake, to sample this lake for mussels and native fish species that might be in the lake. And we're specifically interested in sculpin, three-spine stickleback, and red-side shiners. So we're interested in understanding the distribution of the mussels and these native fish species and identifying if there is a difference in host fish species for the different populations of mussels in the lakes up and down the coast from Astoria to Coos Bay. One thing we really need to do is we need to better understand the ecology of these Oregon dune lakes. The other thing that we are interested in is providing an opportunity to young people up and down the coast to interact with scientists, to participate in the research that scientists perform, to demonstrate to young people the importance of science and the possibility that they could get involved in science even as possible as a professional career in the long term.
Okay, so go ahead and start us off. What is your name?
My name is Philip Reed.
Philip Reed. How long have you been involved with CSC?
Well, I joined the CSC last year for the summer, and so because of that I joined up again this year. So I guess I've been doing it for a year.
So tell me, what kind of work are you going to be doing here today specifically?
Well, we're probably going to be going out into the lake and looking for samples of fish, and if the scuba divers come back again, they'll be looking for mussels probably way down deep. We collect the samples and we register how many of them there are and see how healthy the lake is.
So what have you learned personally working with CSC?
I've learned a handful of things that have an aspect of all kinds of things, but one of the main things I've learned is how to look at the environment and actually see things, because before I didn't notice the different species of grasses or the different types of fish, or even how sand is its ecosystem in its own right, and there are burrowing creatures underneath them. So I've had my eyes open mostly.
I am Sarjenka Parks. I am from Toledo, Oregon. I am 16.
Okay, I'm Devin Roberts. I'm from Newport, Oregon. I'm 15.
I'm Zach Brown. I'm from Newport and I'm 16.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Tanae Grove. I'm either from Newport or Walport, and I'm 18.
And how did you guys get interested in this project?
School.
I like doing active work, and this is really cool because you get to get out there, not only do work, but also like help out the environment while you're also getting paid for it, so it's nice.
We take measurements of the foot that's inside the mussel. We scrape off a little piece, and that's how we tell how fresh the water is and how good they're doing. That's all, we count how many fish we caught in certain kinds, and that'll also tell us the freshness of this water and how good the lake is doing.
How far the sunlight penetrates
and the
through
pollution in the lake.
What we're doing here right now is mitigation of the eelgrass, the native eelgrass. Give you a perfect example of what we're looking at here is something about like that.
We dig through the shallow water and remove as much of the root system as we can, and then place it in buckets with water, and we take it over by the aquarium and release it into the river over there.
And then later on when we plant this, we take a staple, metal staple about 8 inches long, and we'll put it right about here, and we pin it back down into the mud and bury the roots there a bit. And we're getting about 8,000 plants. We've already got 6, so we need about 2,500 more today, and we'll be done with that. And we're taking these all out to the like a mill pond site over by the aquarium, replanting them, and then we will come back next summer after these NOAA docks are going in here, and they'll be doing a lot of dredging and kind of destruction of habitat. So then when that's done, we will reharvest the eelgrass from where we've transplanted it or healed it in, and bring it back and replant it, reestablish it around all the docks and everything. So that's kind of the goal.
The hardest part is getting stuck in the mud and then trying to get out because you can lose your boots and everything just gets messed up. Well, what we learned so far is that these eelgrass we're collecting, the roots are very fragile. You just can't yank them out. You just gotta dig under them and make sure you get the whole thing. And that there's a bunch of other wildlife here too.
And we plant them like 1 foot apart.
And this is a little bit more lagoony. Do they do as well here as they do in the tidal flats?
You know, the scientists we were working with yesterday and the day before said they're fine. It's just that salt water comes in, and it's a little better out in the other area. Easier to harvest in here to reharvest. But they said it shouldn't be. They're hoping it won't be a problem.